what kind of got away from you guys down the stretch? It seemed like your size was an advantage for most of the night, but it seemed like OKC started speeding the game up late.
They sped the game up late because we turned the ball over 25 times. And 25 turnovers to 30 points doesn't give you an opportunity to settle yourself down and get the same execution you had in the first half.
What was your messaging to the team following this one?
25 turnovers for 30 points. You don't give yourself an opportunity. Those are lost possessions. We got to learn to take care of the basketball in crunch time and understand the possession of the basketball is the most important thing. And we got to make sure we're doing it by committee.
Wendell Carter, he had a big game tonight. Can you just talk about his performance a little bit?
I think he was solid. I think he did a good job in the post up, obviously punishing the defense, with their size. And then again, but I'll go back to that 25 turnovers for 30 points.
How tough is Shai Gilgeous-Alexander? It seemed like he was having his way getting into the paint most of the night.
He was tough. He was very tough, and we knew that's how crafty and tricky he can be getting to the paint. Obviously, he hit some tough shots, hit some tough twos. Again, hats off to him and to what they did in speeding us up and turning us over. So you got to give them credit.
All right, whenever you're ready.
Wendell, turnovers seem to be really costly tonight, which is a matter of kind of being careless with the ball.
Yeah. I mean, they got a couple of good defenders on their team, and I feel like we just played into their hands. They're a very fast-paced team, and we got sped up at times, and we just didn't take our time, especially down the stretch. Just being more poised on the offensive end. We made them make tough shots. They made them, but at the same time, we just played into their hands, and the exact game that they wanted to play.
It seemed like when things were working for you, you guys were using your size to your advantage. Do you feel like that's something you could take away from this game going forward as far as a benefit?
Absolutely. I mean, one thing about this team, and we all kind of understand is that on the offensive end, it can be anybody's night, right? We got so many offensively talented players in Franz, Bo, P. Our bench is really good. Like, it could be any night for any of us. I think our biggest thing is just getting shot attempts. When you have turnovers, you're not giving yourself a chance to even, score points, and that's what ultimately wins games. So, that's just somewhere we're gonna have to, become a lot better at. With a lot of guys down, injured and things like that. A lot of our guards is kind of tough, to slow things down. But I feel like, that's a growing process for us as a group.
You yourself had a career night with 30 points. What allowed yourself to get going?
Like you said, just playing with my size. They play kind of undersized so they can run. But, whenever we were, stagnant or whatever the case may be, I just used my size to my advantage to either get to the free throw line or, get a bucket for us. And, but I don't really like raving about myself when it comes to that, especially with the results of the game tonight.
Thanks for that.
Thanks,
Thank you.